Picture this. It's the 1970s, and North Korea is dreaming of modernization. In its quest to give Pyongyang a facelift and provide the latest in high-end transportation, North Korea strikes up a deal with Sweden, a nation known for its innovation, neutrality, and immaculate engineering. What's on the shopping list? 1,000 Volvo 144 sedans. The deal was simple and straightforward. Sweden agreed to send over the cars, along with other industrial goods, as part of a trade agreement worth about $70 million. The Volvos were built in Sweden with care, shipped across oceans, and dutifully delivered to North Korea. And for a moment, it seemed like just another successful international business transaction. But here's where things take a turn that no one could have expected. North Korea drove off the metaphorical lot with its brand new fleet of Volvos, and then refused to pay for them. Yes, that's right, Sweden's pristine cars rolled onto North Korean streets. But the $70 million? It never left North Korea's coffers. When the invoice came due, North Korea ghosted Sweden with a silence that would make even your worst ex look communicative. Days turned to weeks, weeks to years, and still, no payment. Now, one might assume that at some point, diplomatic or legal action would come into play. Sweden tried. Oh, how they tried. For decades, they sent letters, reminders, and even sternly worded demands for North Korea to fulfill its end of the contract. However, North Korea ignored every single one. And here's where it gets crazier. In the world of finance, unpaid debts don't just fade away peacefully, they grow. That $70 million, thanks to interest that's been stacking up for decades, has snowballed into a staggering $300 million. To this day, Sweden continues to politely nudge its stubborn debtor with fresh reminders. But North Korea? It holds its ground, defying not only international norms, but also the accountants keeping track of that sky-high bill. What about the cars, you ask? Those Volvos, nearly 50 years after their delivery, can still be spotted on the roads of Pyongyang. In a twist of irony, Sweden's engineering has stood the test of time, even if its customers haven't stood by their word. These vehicles stand as silent, rolling reminders of this peculiar saga, a fleet of unpaid invoices with wheels. But this story isn't just about cars. It's a cautionary tale of international risk, the unpredictable nature of state-led trade, and the audacity of some nations to play by their own rules. For Sweden, the unpaid debt has become something of a darkly comedic relic. For North Korea, it's business as usual. And so Sweden keeps sending the bills. North Korea keeps driving the cars. And history records it all as one of the strangest cases of grand theft auto ever, pulled off not by a criminal mastermind, but by an entire country.